Okay, so right, today I'm going to show you how to make beautiful homemade pasta carbonara. One of the main ingredients, as you may or may not know, is zero flour, eggs, pancetta, parmesan cheese,
which we have here,
lots of peppers, and a bit of hard work and a bit of luck as you do it. So here we go. We're going to show you spaghetti tagliatelle
carbonara.
Carbonara.
The best you'll have. If you follow these directions, it'll be the best you've ever had, we guarantee.
Voila. Right, first of all we need to weigh out about 200 grams of flour, zero flour, so in we go.
It has to be zero flour, it's because it's milled really finely, it gives a smoother pasta.
There we go, 150, a little bit more, a little bit more.
You just show us the front of the packet.
So there we go, again zero
there you go,
flour.
with jiggles, extra fine, zero. For best results.
Right. So, we need a nice clean work surface, lay that on the top of there. And this is a bit like sand and cement. So, you know, if you've ever done any building in your life with sand and cement, this is kind of how you do it. You put your sand and your cement, you mix them all together dry, and then you make a big circle in the middle. Nice well in the middle, and you add your water. And then what you slowly do, you start bringing in your flours. But this, instead of water, this is eggs. Now, this is 2 full eggs and 1 yolk of an egg. So quite easy done.
I think it was 2 and 2, was it?
I think you can change, but
you can chop and change. You know, you experiment around. It comes out.
Around. I'm going to do so 2 full eggs in here. Let's pop this in here. Pop these in there. Boom. 1.
And then extra. You always need extra yolks.
Yes, a little bit of shell in there. We don't want that.
That's enough white.
It's enough white in there. Yeah, the white is quite important. And the next minute, in a minute, I'll show you the next process.
A couple of just extra yolks.
I'll let the yolk go on that one. There we go. That's it. Right, so that's that done. There's your eggs. Now over to here, and let's pour our eggs in the middle. And I'm going to whisk them up in there with a fork.
That's got steam coming out. Yeah, there we go.
Whisk these eggs up, whisk these eggs up. So, and what I'm going to also do with this is a little pinch of salt, and then I'll start showing you the process of mixing this in. So let's get a little bit of salt, and a little bit of salt in this. There it is. Where is it?
On the windowsill.
Right, tiny little shake of salt. That's lovely because you've got all that pancetta going.
Olive oil? Did you want to drop olive oil for it?
Not in this particular one, no. So anyway, we're going to start bringing in the flour now, the 0 flour. Quite simply, just start adding it in, it's quite a nice thing to do. If anything breaches, don't worry about it, just drag it in and start mixing it in. So here we go, we're going to start kneading this in a second.
As that's coming in, I'll just show you some of the ingredients that we're going to be putting in this. And this is the smoked cubed pancetta. Quite like a fatty lumps of meat with fat and ham in it, but it's the fat that actually makes the recipe delicious. And some ground banana, which we've used some of already, but that's going to be finely grated. And adds to the flavour. How are we doing?
Yeah, that's good. Now, as you can see, this is where it starts to get messy. You've got to start bringing the flour in, you've got to start using your hands. This is quite good fun. So start working the flour in. Pretty soon, you'll have a big messy dough ball. It'll be all over your hands. But don't worry about that, that's all part of the fun. Just start bringing it in, patting it in, scraping it off the side. It is very sticky, but in no time at all, we'll have a beautiful pasta sauce, that's the dough ball, that we will need to let rest for about an hour at room temperature. I suggest that we keep it in some cellophane.
Yeah, here's one that we made earlier, as per Blue Peter. It's like a crusty roll, but no, that is actually a nice ready to roll a slice of pasta dough.
Yeah, right, so here we go. As you can see, this is a really messy part of it at the moment, but start bringing it in, take it off your hands. If it gets a little bit too sticky, you can always add in some flour. I'm going to persevere with this. I think it's as it starts kneading in together, it will lose its stickiness. I might have a little bit of flour in a minute. If we can...
Would you like me to eat the flour?
Yes, please. Get it off your hands.
Okay.
And as you can see, a little bit of flour now on the work surface. Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely. So, we'll come back to you when we've got this all done. You probably need to do this for about 4 or 5 minutes just to get it right. Perhaps a bit less depending on how vigorous you are. Get it off your hands, just roll it over, and then we can carry on making our pasta mix. And there's a little bit of skill in this. I mean, I've been doing this for years now, so this is you know, it becomes quite used to it if you've been doing this. Turn it over, turn it over, turn it over, and you get used to it. But it's no problem as long as you get there in the end. It kind of doesn't matter how you do it. Get it off your hands, and
Anyone can do it. It's such a simple recipe.
anyone can do it. But, we'll come back to you though when the dough ball's all ready, and we're ready to roll out the pasta.
Okay, so this has been fully kneaded now for a good sort of 10-15 minutes. Stretch, pull, roll around, ready. We've done the test on it where you poke your finger in, you can see it bounces straight back, so that's nice and ready. That now, okay, carry this over and pop it in a tin. So all you've got to do and let it rest for about 45 minutes.
So how long? Yeah, what?
About 45 minutes at room temperature.
Perfect.
And after that, it's ready to start rolling and get it thinner and thinner and thinner. So that's paper thin, and that's when you start
Ready to
forming
make your
shapes,
pasta, yeah?
whatever shape.
So do you suggest it would be a good idea to prep something now ready for the cooking of the carbonara?
Yeah, I mean, I've got some cheese to grate and things. The passettas or the pancettas already pre-done, which is handy. We've got a pot full of black pepper ready to use. I'll put that down. Lovely black peppercorns is what really makes it. And the more you put in, the more punch it has to it. So.
Terrific. Okay, we'll come back to you when you're prepping the cheese and the peppers and everything ready.
Yeah, cheese, grana padano. Lovely. It's a strength of about number 5 on this cheese world, if you know what that means. Use your finer grater, not a big one, that's no good. You need it finely grated. And then just grate. You will love the taste of this cheese.
It's got good action as well.
It's like parmesan, but a little bit nuttier and stronger. You'll like this. Right, so that's the cheese all done and prepared. Nice to get things done, so you're all ready to put it in at the last minute. This is the pancetta I'm going to be using today. Smoked pancetta.
Lovely.
They normally come in little sealed packs like this. Half a pack really would do 3 to 4 people, depending on how much you like. So pan size as well. If you've got a big dinner party, 6 to 8 people, I recommend something like this because you're going to need the quantity in there. And room to do it about. But as there's only 2 of us today, we're going to be using a small pan, and this is about the quantity that you'll need for 2 people.
That looks lovely, yeah.
We're going to put that on a hot heat when we're ready to. Plenty of black pepper on top as well, because the more you've got, the better the tastier it is. Yeah.
Okay, lovely.
What we will do when the pasta's ready, we've prepared that, which we are going to do in a minute. We're going to prepare the pasta, as you'll see how that's done as well. Really simple. The pasta takes about the same time to cook as the pancetta does, so you can do that alongside.
So it's all really easy to cook then.
And then it's all basically just combining at the end.
Smashing.
So yeah, watch this space.
So
Can't go wrong.
we need to make the pasta now then.
We do.
Let's get to it.
Tony.
There's the pasta we made earlier. It's rested now for 45 minutes. I'm not going to use all of that today. I'm just going to use about half of that, just doing a little amount because of how you like. Just to show you the process. But so let's unwrap the pasta now and cut off the sort of bite-sized piece that I need. So I'm going to go about here. Around about there. I'm going to cut around about there. So let's cut that into the pasta. There we go. It's wonderful.
Surprising how much pasta you can get
Beautiful.
out of that small piece. It's surprising how far it goes.
Right. So let's put this back in there for another day. There's a beauty of pasta. You can make it when you've got a bit of time on your hands and just put it aside, put it in the fridge. That's ready for the next day.
Potato size.
Here we are. So there we go. The pasta. What we do is we put a little bit of flour. salt and we need the rolling pin. Now let's first of all just flatten it out into a basic shape, because this is really all about keeping that shape into a nice workable shape. You ideally want to work with it like a square or something like this, but knead it out, knead it out. Right, turn that around, you can see it stretching back. More flour. Turn it around the other way. So let's roll this pasta out. You need the pasta the same sort of thickness. Well, basically the rule of thumb is they're saying is you need that pasta.
So you could read a love letter through it.
Oh,
it's the
that's
same.
very romantic, Kelly. That's very Italian.
That is the same.
But so we're going to roll this out, hopefully so we can see through it nicely. So let's round this up again. That's beautiful pasta, beautiful pasta.
So lovely consistency.
It's too thick at the moment, that'd be way too thick. So we'll come back to you when we've got it
paper thin.
the right paper thin and we're ready to cut, and I'll show you some lovely little tips then.
Okay, ciao.
The love letter through that, Hayley. So now we put it onto our work surface, spread it out, spread it out. Now what the best thing to do here is to fold it over, 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 over again. Use a nice sharp knife.
Cut the end bits off.
Just cut the end bits off just to square them. And then what we do is nice pieces of...
About a centimetre wide, I'd say, for tagliatelle.
1, 2, 3. That's beautiful. That's beautiful pasta. Beautiful pasta. Now look, you can see how lovely that's going. It's not sticking at all. It's like paper. It's just got the right amount of flour on it. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our saucepan full of boiling water ready, and pop the pasta in, and at the same time start preparing our pancetta. And I'll show you me putting the peppers in and the cheese and the egg. But let's just show you how this is beautiful.
It's instant tagliatelle.
This is just absolutely gorgeous.
There we go.
It looks like it's come out
Fresh
of
pasta.
packet in the shop. So I'm going to fluff that up again, and again, and
let's get
we'll come back to you.
boiling.
Let's get the water boiling then. Hi, right, so I've got my saucepan that's just about ready to boil. I think I'm going to put a little bit of salt in that. So that one goes in there, just a tiny little bit of salt in there. Right, now that's going to start bubbling away in a minute. And that'll be just about ready there. So I'm going to knock that down onto about number 8.
So where's our pasta?
Now there's our pasta ready to go in.
As I said earlier, they take about the same time. So
Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. That's just homemade pasta with the best eggs. That's free-range eggs, beautiful salt. Now let's bring these pancettas up. I just tend to like to use a little fork. You hear this pancetta sizzling away. I want this to sizzle. Let's rack it up a little bit.
Number 8. Number 9. Get it hot again.
There we go. We're going to get the.
Oh, I can smell it, Tony.
Oh, it's wonderful, isn't it? So that's going to sizzle away, and all the fats are going to come out of that pancetta, lovely salty. We're going to infuse that just now. I'm going to put a little bit of ground pepper into it. So let's have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shakes in there, and let's mix it up a bit. Just get those oils and those fats to infuse, and we can keep doing that until we feel it's about right. I like lots of pepper in my carbonara, and also at the same time we've got cheese that has been prepared.
In the cheese grater box.
There we go. So here we are, the cheese grate. I'm going to put this by us, and you'll see us how this all comes together.
How much cheese is in there? Can we just have a quick look to know roughly?
Yeah, I mean we've done a little bit. That's probably going to be about right because we're only doing a little portion today.
That's enough.
So let's leave this sizzling away, and what I'm going to start doing is bringing this up to the boil, the water, and putting our lovely pasta in. Look at this lovely, beautiful pasta. Beautiful homemade pasta, and we'll just pop that in the boiling water in a second. Now the trick of all of this is, with carbonara, is to use the water that the pasta has been boiling. It's what gives you that creamy base that everybody associates with carbonara. Let's just put our pasta in there and we start the cooking process. The pasta won't take long. Oh, in she goes, in she goes. Lovely, beautiful. I'm going to need some tongs in a second.
Probably in the dishwasher again.
Probably in the dishwasher. So there we go.
Good job, it's all clean.
You can tell we're doing this live, this is not staged.
No.
Right, look at these beautiful pancettas, they're all sizzling away lovely.
Don't they call them lardons when they're like that?
Lardons? I don't know. Quite possibly. Now, our egg is on the ready. Our pasta is boiling away.
Yep.
I'm going to leave that on just over medium, number 8. And we'll come back to you in a second.
Okay, not long.
Right, okay, the pancetta is cooking beautifully, that's absolutely lovely. I can see those oils, I can see all the peppers have infused with it. Our pasta is ready. Now this is the skill of it. I'm just going to...
you don't drain it, you just tongue it in,
drain
don't you,
it,
really?
just toss it in. As soon as you start to do that, you turn the power off
Take it off.
on the thing. You take it off.
Take it
So
off.
what we're actually doing is we're now stopping the frying process. So in it goes.
You can put plenty of water in with this because it gives
You can put a lot of
makes
water in
the
it, not
carbonara
too
sauce.
much, but yes, you can put water in it.
You don't have to drain the pasta, just...
This is the little magic of this. It's the water that infusing with the oils and everything that gives give you that lovely creamy effect as you'll see in a minute. Now I'm going to add some of this cheese in it at the same time. And I'm going to start turning this in. So we've actually now what we've done is we've stopped the frying process and we're going to turn this in. And at the same time I'm going to add half of the egg. And then you watch what happens to this carbonara now. So we're going to have a lovely creamy base, all infused, all these flavours. You see, if you have a look at that pan, you see this creamy base forming. There's your carbonara. And what we're going to do is we're just going to pop a little bit of pepper in there. Absolutely beautiful. We've got the cheese in there. And just see how that looks at the bottom. See
You don't need to add any extra salt.
don't have to actually cream-based things in this at all. It's all with these lovely bacon pancetta bits cooking away now, infusing their flavours. And as you can see, as I move that around the frying pan, this will be the best bit of carbonara you've ever tasted.
I don't know if you've ever tried fresh-made pasta, but it just tastes so different to your sort of shop-bought stuff. It's a total different taste. You can't beat it.
So, I mean, there we go. All we need now is our 2 serving plates. We need a little bit more cheese, if we can come back to you in a second, and we'll serve it up.
Yep.
So now, this is lovely and hot, all these juices and fats and pancetta
infused.
and peppers have all joined together. And as you can see, that beautiful crisp. So I'm going to serve this up now, just as you'd expect to see it in a restaurant, probably even better to be honest. So there we are. There's more tongs. So there we are. This is on the other plate. Some lovely bacon bits in there. Get that lovely cream and sauce on the top there. It's absolutely gorgeous, the flavours. We're not done quite yet. It's going to drag that beautiful creamy sauce down to the top. This is looks visually very pleasing. Still not ready yet. It's almost done. So now we get some of this beautiful cheese and we just sprinkle this across the top there. And into this serving here. Food fit for a king, I would say. A little bit of rocket on top. This will be coming back in any kind of restaurant, so we'll come back to you in a second. Just a little bit of pepper, just for good measure. A little bit of pepper. That's done. Okay, let's go and see what it tastes like. Okay, well, one more little trick. I always like a little bit of chilli all the time. There we go.
No.
Nothing on yours?
Tasty enough for me.
Ooh, right, another little bit of pepper just for good measure. Now, let's see how we go. It looks very nice, doesn't it, Aileen?
It does. It smells amazing.
Is it?
You can't beat fresh pasta. It just tastes so different.
That is wonderful. Can you taste any peppers, Aileen?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Nice chilled glass of white wine tonight when we're entertaining, and I don't think we're having complaints here.
No. Kids are in for a treat tonight.
Absolutely hasn't it?
Taste that pancetta.
Pancetta is wonderful, isn't it? Together with that pepper.
This works.
It's quite a large portion, you say, isn't it?
I gave you the bigger one. But it's not an expensive meal to do either, really. I think the pancetta, 2 big packs of it, was £2. The flour is about £1 a bag, and it can do so much, you know, with that. And the cheese is about £2.50, and that would serve. Well, we could easily get 10 portions out of that.
Can't stop eating it.
Somebody else can smell it too. Broke him up.
He wants some too. Anyway, we'll come back to you when we are doing our next recipe or ingredient, which could be our super cheese bread. Yeah.
Yes.